I am glad that I got the opportunity to catch you before all of the Black Friday deals and before you actually begin shopping for Christmas and all the things that you celebrate, right? I'm glad I got to catch you before the Pollyannas and before the office parties and before all of the gift games, because I'm giving you permission to remove yourself from buying any gifts. I'm giving you permission to not buy anybody a single stinking thing because number one, you don't have to. Number two, you're doing bigger and better things with your money. And number three, people don't use that crap anyway, right? Right? Any of the gifts that I've ever gotten from a coworker, and from a lot of family members have gone into a drawer, have gotten regifted or sold, and like we don't even really use that stuff. So what is the point for you to go spending your money, right, on people who don't really need the gifts to begin with? In any way, like I said, you need the money. You literally need the money. What do you need the money for? You need the money for all the things that we talk about on this channel, to build up your emergency fund, to save, to invest. You need the money to build your own business. So I am giving you permission to remove yourself from the gift giving, right? And we're going to talk about some ways that you can do that. But before I do that, I just want to tell you that for me, I don't buy gifts. I don't buy gifts. My kids don't get gifts. My husband rarely gets gifts. And I don't buy gifts because we could be doing better things with that money. So instead of giving gifts, what I do for my children is that I put extra money into their investments. Sometimes I give my husband a small little gift, and it's nothing extravagant, right? It's not a car, it's not a watch, it's not anything of the sort. It may be the last gift I think I bought him was a hoodie with his business name on it, right? Something sentimental, something that he'll truly value. I purchased that gift for him, but in all actuality, it was also a gift for, well, not really a gift, but I was patronizing my students who actually made the hoodie for him. And so what I'm saying to you is that just do something better with your money. Now, how can you talk to people and tell them that you're not buying them any gifts? First and foremost, you could do what I do, and you could just say, I don't buy gifts, right? I'm just flat out not buying gifts. And these are the reasons why I'm not buying gifts. One, two, three, four, and five. Or if you're bold enough, you don't even have to give a reason, right? Because it's your money. So I'm not buying any gifts this year. And that is what it is. Of course, you would say it a little bit more kinder than that. But listen, that's not what we're doing. We're not doing that anymore. So you tell them, I'm just not doing it. A second way that you can do it to remove yourself from the gift giving season is you could actually give gifts, but you can give more gifts of value. So I know my girlfriend, she and her kids sit down and write poems to one another. And speaking of more gifts of value, my daughter is actually now into knitting. So having a top from her or a hat would be far more valuable than anything that she could actually buy. I love wearing her creations. I love showcasing all the things that she makes, and I love telling people how creative she is. And so having something that she created for me that I can wear or show would be far more valuable than anything that she could ever buy me. And so those are the types of gifts that we can work on giving each other instead of going out to the store to purchase an item, particularly expensive items, especially when we're trying to do something different with the money. Okay. Also, another way that we can tell people that we're no longer buying any gifts is to cut yourself off from all of the lists. Take yourself out of the text message threads. Leave your names off of the emails, meaning sometimes we sign up for those things, right? Like when you say, hey, sign up if you want to be in the office, Pollyanna, and you sign your name to the list that goes around the office. Listen, don't sign up. Don't feel pressured to even sign up. When your sister-in-law starts sending you text messages about the Pollyanna, just do a side message to her and say, hey, can you take me off of the Pollyanna text message thread? I can't be in it this year. Like, leave yourself off of the list. Don't sign up for nothing. Don't promote anything that involves gift giving, and just stay out of it. Take a step back. Sometimes when you say nothing at all, it is when people will be like, oh, she's not into it this year. Even if you are in that Pollyanna text message thread and you're not engaging, and you're not having a conversation about it, and you're not putting your name or your kids' names on the list, right? People will leave you be. They'll leave you be. If you're in that text message thread and you're not talking, they be like, oh, she's not, or he's not engaging, or he's not involved in it this year, right? Just say nothing. It's okay to not say anything. But if you're more of the more assertive type, you can say, hey, no, no, no. But if you're not, then just say nothing. Sometimes it's better to say nothing than to say anything, right? Another thing that you can do is you can promote a different type of event. You can promote something where there is no gift giving, or you could promote a new type of gift giving where you're saying, okay, all of these gifts will need to be purchased. I'm sorry. That's the opposite of what you want to say. All of these gifts will need to be handmade. So yes, okay, we are going to give gifts, but they will need to be handmade. They will need to be something of value to the other person, and they will need to be made with things that you have around your house. Like, don't go out and buy all of these materials to purchase, or to create this thing, but just do it with the materials and resources that you have in your home, right? That's another idea for you to cut out all of this consumerism and all of this gift giving. Like, suggest something else. Suggest something else. Instead of the Pollyannas, we're going to have a talent show. Like, just get a different idea. Give a different idea. You're going to do karaoke this year instead of the gift giving game. You know those gift giving games, the ones I'm talking about. I don't know the names of any of them, but you know what I'm talking about. The ones where, hey, you steal the gifts from one another and people get all mad, and when they get mad when they go home with the gifts that they don't necessarily want. You know what I'm talking about. I don't know the names of them because I don't play them, because I don't be in those type of parties, and neither should you. So remove yourself. Just remove yourself. Listen, let people know we're not doing it this year. We're not. I'm giving you permission to say you're not. I'm giving you permission to say you're not in it. I'm giving you permission to tap out this year, right? I'm giving you permission to remove yourself, your spouse, if that's what they want to do, and your kids, because we ain't doing it. Let people know. Let them know, okay? And so I'm hoping that you're able to not involve yourself in all the consumerism of the season. I'm hoping that you're able to love on one another, to share time with one another, and just be there for one another in these types of seasons, right? It's not all about a gift. And it's not all about going out to spend money. And this is your chance, and this is your opportunity to show people that.